Uh,
Hello,
hel- hello, hi.
how are you?
Um, Fine, you?
All good? So,
Oh,
hola,
Fine, fine.
uh, ¿cómo están? So, bit of Spanish I'm trying to learn.
yeah.
It's
Um,
really good. Hola,
Thank
¿cómo
you.
están?
Hola.
hola, ¿cómo están?
Buenos días.
Buenos días. Buenos
Buenos
días.
días a todos.
Good morning.
Yes.
No. Bueno, hola, nosotros somos María y Michelle. Somos dos estudiantes de Relaciones Internacionales de tercer año. Y hoy tenemos a Sid, a YouTuber of Canada that migrate to Canada. I'm going to switch into English because this is comfortable for all. So,
Yes. Thank you.
yeah, Michelle.
Hola a todos también. Gracias, María José. Nosotras somos estudiantes de Relaciones Internacionales. We are international relations students, and we came here to interview Sid. He has a channel called Simon Sid, which you should definitely check out because he has like content that is really helpful and really good if you are interested in Canada. Sid is from India, but currently lives in Canada with his family. And we came across his video called Canada Child Benefits. And we knew he was the right person to interview to know more about this benefit. So hi Sid, can you tell us about yourself and briefly about the content you make?
Sure. First of all, thank you for the introduction, and it's an honor to be here and represent the Canada Child Benefit. So hello all, I am Sid, and my wife and I make a lot of videos on YouTube channel. The name of the channel is Sim and Sid. So you all should please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. So the topic that we mainly make is about the different processes of immigrating to Canada, life in Canada with a family, with a kid, and all such meaningful videos. So I would request you all to please go and check it out. And so let's start with the interview now.
Yes. So I'm gonna start with the question. As you know, we have never been to Canada, so any information is really appreciated for us. And
Right.
well, first of all, how did you hear about this Canada Child Benefit?
Okay, so here is the thing. When I was back in my home country, India, and when I was planning to migrate to Canada, there are a couple of newcomer agencies that conduct seminars, webinars on a regular basis. And it is through these meetings and these webinars that I came to know there is a benefit called as Canada Child Benefits. And in this, it is administered by the Canada Revenue Agency, and we get some money based on our family income. So that is all about the Canada Child Benefit in a nutshell. So if I have to talk briefly about it, so the CCB is nothing but a tax-free monthly payment which is given to eligible families. And by eligible families, I mean that the families who have whose income is, basically the income gets computed year to year, and based on that, the amount that you receive varies.
Okay, and the next question is, besides yourself, do you know anyone else who is a beneficiary of this program?
Yeah, I know many of them. So what happens is whenever your child is born or your child starts to live with you. So as a new immigrant, initially there are many people who just come alone. They settle in Canada and then they get their family and kids with them, right? So the day your kid comes and starts living with you in Canada, that is the time when you can apply for the child benefits. If your child is born in Canada, then from the day of his birth, he is automatically enrolled for this particular program, because when your kid is born, you have to register your kid's birth in the province that you stay. And the moment you do that, you are automatically getting considered for the child benefit of Canada as well as of that province.
Okay, so nearly everyone has access to this.
Nearly everyone has access to it, yeah.
And now that we know like about this, like what has the benefit brought to you? What benefits has the Canada Child Benefit brought to your family?
First of all, it's a tax. First of all, it's a tax-free monthly payment. So whatever additional income that you get from the Canada Child Benefit, it is not taxed. So it adds to your overall family income. but at the same time, you're not getting taxed on it. So it's a one major benefit. And second, the benefit is proportional to the salary you make. So the higher the salary you make, the benefits would be comparatively lower. But if your salary is on the lower side, the benefits would be on the higher side, or maximum benefits you'll be able to get. So it is basically targeted for those people who do not make that kind of income, but they have kids, and raising a kid is a costly, there are several costs involved in upbringing of your kid. So it is the responsibility of the country and the community to help you in upbringing your kids. So this is another benefit that I feel that it is very good. It brings you a sense of harmony in a multicultural environment like Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Then the next question is, what are the main features of the program? So if you can tell us when to apply, or how to apply, or how are the payment calculated? You already told us, right?
Yeah, I'll just repeat it again for you. Okay, so
Thank
when
you.
to apply? So first of all, coming to when to apply. So you should apply for Canada Child Benefit as soon as any one of these happens. Number one, a kid is born to you and the kid is born in Canada, right?
Mhm.
So
Okay.
by default, the
Yeah.
kid is a Canadian citizen by birth. And when you register your kid's birth in the province, automatically you get considered for the child benefit. Secondly is when you begin or end a shared custody of your kid. So basically what happens is there are many a times when husband and wife are separated, and then the custody of the kid is given to either parent. So whichever parent has the custody of the kid gets the benefit. If it's a shared custody, then the benefits are also shared in proportion of the percentage of custody that you get. Okay. And then if you are a new immigrant like me, then the day you and your kid start living together in Canada, that is the day from which you are getting considered for the Canada Child Benefit. And
Okay.
now coming to how to apply, there are multiple ways of applying for CCB. The most common is through birth registration. So the moment your kid is born, you register your kid's birth and you get considered for it. The second option is through CRA website. So CRA basically is Canada Revenue Agency. It can be thought of as the income tax department of Canada. So CRA is a big agency which takes care of all the income tax, all the benefits, and all other financial aspects of Canada and its citizens. So that is online. So there is an online portal through which you can go and apply for your CCB. So basically you have to give your details, the number of kids in your custody, or the number of kids for whom you are the primary caregiver. And the final thing which we did was by mail. It's a paper application. So as a new immigrant to a country, we were not aware of the benefits portal. We were not aware of CRA's portal. So what we did was we did the paper-based application. So we basically got the printout of all the relevant forms, filled it, submitted the forms to the concerned agency, and then we started getting the benefits. It's a bit of slow process if you apply by mail, but we had to opt for it because we were not aware of the other easier options to apply for. And one more thing which I wanted to add here, which I didn't do before, is if a husband and wife are living together and if they have a kid, then the amount of CCB is given to the mother by default, not to the father. Only if the parents are separated, then the parent who has the custody of the kid will get the amount. So if the father has the custody, then father gets the amount. Mother has the custody, then mother will get the amount. But if the parents are staying together, they are not divorced or separated or something, if they're staying together happily, then by default, the mother is given the benefits.
Okay. And knowing this enroll process, do you also apply to other additional benefits when you
Oh
do
yeah,
this process?
there are a couple of additional benefits that we are automatically enrolled for. So the CCB is at a federal level. It is at Canada-wide level. It is handled by the government of Canada, correct, through CRA. Additionally, you are automatically entitled to benefits of the province that you stay in. So right now I am in Ontario, And along with CCB, we are also entitled for something called as OCB. OCB is Ontario Child Benefit. So the amount of CCB and amount of OCB gets clubbed together, and we receive it as a single payment every month throughout the year. So, so CCB and OCB both gets clubbed. Apart from this, there is something called as Ontario Trillium Benefits and GST HST rebate. So we didn't apply for 4 different benefits. We just applied for one benefit, and through that one benefit, we got automatically entitled to receive 4 such benefits. But again, the amount that you receive through these benefits is dependent on your income. Okay. So basically, the moment you start filing your income taxes year on year, based on your income for that year, your CCB for the coming year would be determined. So it can be either more or less, depending on the income that you have declared in your IT returns.
Okay. And does the mother always or both of the people living in the household receive the benefits?
By default, the mother would receive the benefits. And there is no restriction on whether the money should be used on the child or you can use it somewhere else. So basically, many people are under the impression that whatever money you receive for the kid has to be utilized for the kid, and it should be utilized for the kid. But there is no restriction as such. So if you feel that you should use the money for something else, which is related to the kid or maybe related to the household, you can use it as well. So there is no restriction as such. So basically, the money comes to your account, and then it's yours. You are free to use it whichever way you have. But I would highly recommend anyone who is receiving CCB to use it for the betterment and upbringing of your kid.
Yeah. Yeah, the next question was like related to this. So if there is any condition or requisite do you have to meet to receive the program benefit or to continue receiving this program?
Yes, there are a couple of benefits. So there are a couple of requisites that you must meet. So what happens basically is that you should keep your personal information up to date. So what I mean by this is Canada Child Benefit is only given if you are residing with your child in Canada. There are many people who travel abroad, correct? Or maybe if suppose I have got my citizenship, my Canadian citizenship, and then I'm free to go back to my home country, India. I stay there for maybe 6 months, 8 months. So technically, I am not entitled to receive my CCB for that month because I was not in Canada, correct? So in that case, it is expected that I'll be honest and I'll be upfront in declaring to CRA that this is the time period that I am not available in Canada, and hence the deductions should, the benefit should not be given to me, it should be deducted. Second condition is that it is expected that each individual who wants to receive CCB must be filing his or her income tax. So it's not just one parent, it is the family income that is calculated. So basically in my household, it's my income and my wife's income that is clubbed together and a family net income is determined. So it is expected that year on year, me and my wife both will be applying and filing our taxes every year. And I have to also keep my child's information up to date. So basically today I have one kid. Tomorrow, if I have got one more kid in my family, then I have to update the second baby's information also, so that my CCB amount gets recalculated and maybe some additional amount is given to me because my net income does not change, but the number of children in my household increases. So the benefit also would slightly increase by certain dollars.
Okay. And for that calculation, like how do you calculate how much you're going to get for each child? Does it depend?
Yes. So basically every month of the benefit year. So benefit year is basically from July to June of 1 year. That is called as the benefit period of a particular year. So July to June. So Canada Child Benefits will be adjusted based on the age of your children, number of children that you have, your marital status, whether you are married and living together, whether you are separated, whether you are divorced, or whether you are a single parent. And then finally, based on your adjusted family net income. So all these criteria play a major part in determining how much amount can you receive. So if I have to talk about figures for 2020, for each child under the age of 6 years, will be getting a maximum benefit of $6,765 annually. So that roughly comes up to around $563. And for each child from the age of 6 years to 17 years, they would be entitled to receive $5,708 per year maximum, which roughly comes up to around $475. So this is just the CCB amount. In addition to this, there would be provincial child benefit. So for us, it will be Ontario benefit also. So Ontario benefits maximum can be up to, I guess, around $119 or $120 per year, per month. So roughly around $2,000, $2,200 per year. So this is the maximum amount that you receive. But depending on all these conditions that I spoke of, family income, number of children, age of children, and your marital status, this income, this benefit value may be changed depending on the parameters.
Okay. Well, hearing all of these, and when we were investigating, we read a lot of official documents that said that this program was successful, and what with the information you give us, we may think so, but do you consider it successful?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do really consider it successful because firstly, it brings out that sense of harmony in you that, so see, from my perspective, I'm a new immigrant to a country, right? So way back in 2018, when I came to Canada, I knew absolutely no one in Canada, right? And I came with my family and my kid was just 6 months old back then. So when I came here and we applied for the benefits, we started getting the benefits from say second month, third month onwards, and it was calculated on a pro rata basis from the day we landed, right? So basically, this was something different and which we were not receiving in our country, because back in my country, my kid is my responsibility. But here in Canada, my kid's well-being and upbringing is the community responsibility. So that brings out that sense of harmony, which is very important in a multicultural environment and country like Canada. So you feel that you are respected, your culture, and you are valued, and your kids are taken care of. I mean, it's not just your kids. So it's so all the kids are basically thought of as country's future, which is true. And then they are given such benefits in order to make sure that their upbringing takes place, without any problems.
Yeah.
But again, I would say that the amount that you receive in CCB does not offset the actual cost of upbringing a kid, but at least something is better than nothing, right? So rather than getting absolutely nothing for your kid, even if you're getting some amount, it's a free money, right? And it's tax free. So I really consider it to be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and consider it successful. Maybe there is something that you could tell us that could improve this program to make it complete.
Okay, so honestly, I can't think of anything that is wrong or that is inappropriate in this program, to be honest with you. But if I have to just make one suggestion, I would tell that the way the amount is calculated. So if your income is below the threshold of, if your adjusted family net income is below the threshold, you get all the maximum benefits. But the moment you start filing your taxes and the moment your income goes above the threshold, the benefits, the amount of benefits that you get drops drastically. So maybe if that is taken care of, and if you get more benefits, even if your income is higher, that would be more beneficial. But again, I don't have any grudges or anything to complain about CCB or the way it is administered. But it's just a suggestion that the proportion of benefits depending on income should be recalculated and
Yeah. Yes. To close, what about advice or I don't know? See, you could tell to your subscribers or every person is watching this.
About Canada or about CCB or?
about Canada or about CCB.
Yeah, so as I said, Canada is a multicultural environment. It is made up of immigrants, and Canada welcomes all the immigrants with open arms. So those of my subscribers and my friends, family, relatives who are watching this channel, please consider visiting Canada at some point or other in your lifetime. Come as a tourist, see Canada, visit Canada. If you really enjoy and you want to make Canada your home, you are more than welcome to apply. And the government of Canada will ensure that you have a smooth transition into Canada. And I hope that you all love to be a part of Canada, just like I did.
Thank you very much, Sid. I really want to thank you for your time and for giving us the opportunity to know more about this program.
Okay, I really appreciate that, and it's an honor to be here and answering questions about CCB, because this is one benefit that I have me and my family have been getting from day one of being an immigrant in Canada, and I really feel that there are I mean it's a good benefit, and I really feel honored and privileged to speak about this with you guys, with you.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's really important for us because it's totally different reading about it
Right.
and then talking to someone who is living it.
Correct.
So
Correct.
thank you very much. And well, muchas gracias a todos los que vieron este video. Esperamos que les sirviera y les llamara la atención. Denle me gusta, comenten, compartan y suscríbanse a Sim y Sid. Es un canal con contenido muy bueno y que es bastante interesante si quieren mudarse a Canadá o simplemente están interesados en el país. And thank you again a lot, Sid. And it was good meeting you and having the time to chat with you.
Same here. And do consider commenting, subscribing to our channel, the link of which will be given in the description below, or it will be available somewhere on the top of the screen here. So adios, and it was nice meeting you all. Goodbye and take care.
Take care.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.